Hello my YouTubers, well today I'm actually going to do a video on a peach cobbler pound cake. I really wanted to try this recipe. I went and picked up all my ingredients for it and had already measured out everything. And so besides my eggs, I'm going to have to go ahead and do my eggs. This is 4 eggs and the eggs have to be separated from the yolk. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, if you can see. So all you gotta do is just get all that and the whites out. Make sure none drop in there. Okay, a little better. Okay, and I'll just do the same thing. I have to do this to all 4 eggs. I should try not to get nothing in there. This is still all egg whites in there. I still try to make sure I don't drip none in there, which none dripped in there, thank God. I hate cracking eggs because I'm not too good at it. All right. Let me stir my egg whites. I wash my hands a lot, so of course I gotta wash my hands because I do hate sticky fingers. So give me just a second while I wash my hands. All right, I washed my hands. I have my egg yolk right here. They're just done. And then so next thing I'm gonna do is I had already measured out my sugar. This is 2 cups of sugar, 3/4 cup of this peach scorbanops, whatever how you say it. Pretty sure I said it right, hopefully. Then I have my 2 cans of sliced peaches. Make sure you get heavy syrup, but with the syrup you do have to drain it before you put it in a mixing bowl. I put it in my little small mixing bowl I have, and then I actually put 2 teaspoons of cinnamon and then 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg in here, and then I stir it and then I will set it aside. I have my buttermilk, which is 1/4 cups of buttermilk in here, my buttermilk. And then I have my flour mixture. It has my flour, baking powder, salt, cinnamon, and nutmeg for the flour. Yes, Maya. For the flour, I need 3 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, and then 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Yes. Okay, play on your tablet, Maya. My baby's crying because she wants to get on the computer. And then in here, I have my, of course, this right here is my mixture of my 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon and my brown sugar. And I put this all in a bowl and I mix it together before I put it in here. And I sprayed my, I sprayed this pan with non-stick bacon spray. And then I just try to evenly coat my my mixture together and put on there. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and begin getting everything mixed together so I can go ahead and finish up this cake real quick. I need to preheat my oven at 325. And everything do have to be room temperature also. Has to be room temperature. And then also I need my 3 sticks of unsalted butter. And then in here I have my, almost forgot about it, is my vanilla extract. It's 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So since I already got everything mixed up where it should be, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get my large bowl. And I'm going to go ahead and mix my, my butter. And of course, in this thing I had accidentally put some sugar in here by accident. So I have sugar, a little sugar at the bottom of this mixing bowl, which I do not want that sugar in there. Okay. Alright. And I have a hand mixer. I had a mixer, but I didn't like it. It was too small. And I like to, and a lot of my stuff I make is normally really big. So I'm gonna invest me in a mixer, a bigger mixer. But right now I'm just using this hand mixer. And only reason why the butter needs to be already room temperature. Everything needs to be room temperature for the cake to come together perfectly. That's my butter in there. You always mix up your butter first. And then I'll add my sugar in. Right here. Then I'll add my sugar at whatever I usually do, my little medium speed. And then just mix that together. I mix mine at a 1 because make sure it kind of goes kind of fast. So always make sure you scrape the sides off so it mixes right. So you see me scrape on the side. So after I do that, now leave it enough for 2 to 3 minutes. And it's been more than 2 minutes. And since I'm using that, so I will stop right there for a second. And this is what it will look like. If you see a little bit. Let me see if I can lift this up a little bit higher so you guys can see a little bit better. How's it looking so far? My kids are sick. Alright, so the next one I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and do the pictures eggs is next. egg yolks. So egg yolks. So I'll just pour this little at a time. Let's see. Give me just a second. Okay, so I do add my egg yolks in here. Alright, I'm just going to keep going. And sometimes I make a mess when I'm Now I'm going to add my peach stroganoff, or how you say it. I just put all of it in there. And then my vanilla extract. And make sure when you are using this stuff, make sure you all of this out. So normally I scrape the sides, like depends on what it is, to make sure I get everything out, like I just did with my eggs. And I was adding it in there. It helps with make sure you mix all the ingredients. So normally it takes me a while to mix, but I'll make sure all of it's mixed. I actually learned how to make my own icing. So with my homemade cakes, I think I learned how to decorate my cakes to get better at it. So now what I'm gonna start doing, I'm gonna add my dry ingredients to my wet, but don't add a lot to it at a time. So it'll be easier to mix. So when I add my dry ingredients, add a little bit. Then I'm going to go ahead and add my buttermilk, a little bit of my buttermilk. Not too much, just a little bit. Then I'm going to add some of this egg whites. So basically I'm folding it in. Stop folding. It helps mix the ingredients, the dry ingredients with the wet ingredients. Now I say it's hard work doing all this at once. I normally have my son, he normally helps me. I love making my lemon pound cake, but my husband doesn't like lemon. But I love making my lemon pound cake. When I first found a recipe for lemon pound cake, I actually switched the recipe up and made it my own. I just added something else to it, and the cake is so really good. So make sure I have some left over to add my ingredients for my dry ingredients. Sometimes it's easier to finish up your wet ingredients, like the buttermilk and your eggs, and you mix it in. But I try to make sure I don't. A little more by looking at the batter. Rest of my dry ingredients in there. And then for the rest of my buttermilk, I'm gonna stop that for a second because what I need to do is I need to scrape out the rest of this buttermilk. See, if I had a stand-up mixer, I won't have to worry about stopping. But I had to stop because I gotta get all this out. So when I told you earlier about make sure you get all your buttermilk or your ingredients out, because what you measured out, it has to equal that amount. And then rest of my egg whites. And I'll normally go in and I'll scrape it. And basically, get it all off my spatula. Make sure you keep on medium speed and mix it all together. Now my last mixer, I broke that hand mixer by accident because I was making icing, and it's an old mixer, so it can handle the icing making. But this is a new one, so that should get handled. This mixing of my icing. Because I made icing the other day, on Monday. So it looks like it's mixed very well. I like to make sure it's mixed good before I, I want to mix it one more time. But it looks like it's mixed really good. If you tell, it's mixed really good. Normally you can tell if it need to be mixed more. So let me mix it one more time. I don't want to over mix it. And normally I would do this to get all my excess off. Okay. All right. You can see that's my batter. It's nice and good to go. Now, what I'm gonna go ahead and do, since my batter now is complete, I'm gonna go ahead and pour half of this batter into my pan. And let me rinse this off. I need a clean one. Right back. I'm gonna rinse this off real fast. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and pour half of this in my pan. I had to clean it, even though I'll be using it again, but still. And the batter is kind of thick. I never made this kind before, so let's see how it turns out. Let's make sure it's evenly in here. Especially this is a thick batter. So just make sure it's evenly in here.
Gives his parents the mush. Greedy Fawn gets sick from the mush. Greedy Fawn does not want the mush. What does Greedy Fawn say he has learned? What does Greedy Fawn say he has learned? There is not always enough mush. Parents will always help us.
So I'll go in a circle just to make sure it's even. Because I like to make sure everything's even. Especially when you got thick batter. Trying to see if this is half. I want to say add a little bit more to make sure it's actually half. So I'm going to add a little bit more to it. We're going to see how this cake turned out. Hopefully it turns out good. Since this is a new recipe. Never tried this recipe before, but... Alright, so my video had accidentally shut off. I guess it has a timer on there. So, I just finished adding my peaches in there. And I'm going to have to figure out how to take my timer off. But that's the way, that's how I'm going to add in there for mine. Okay. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish it off. Well, I'm gonna add a little bit more peaches, just because I have enough room. I don't want to use all my peaches. At least I want to put some on top of the cake.
What problem do the boys need to solve?
Go sit down, Can.
The seagull is caught in a bath. The seagull is very hungry. The seagull is drowning in the water.
All right.
But you're not going to tell Shaka to go sit down? Wow.
All right, that's all I'm gonna add. I'm gonna do my top with it. All right, you see I add a little bit more peaches. It looks better. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put the rest of my batter in the cake. I'm trying to move some of the stuff out of the way.
He is afraid of touching the seagull. He is upset that Ben is shouting at him. He is worried about hurting his ankle again.
And I'm going to pour the rest of the remaining batter over the peaches. I'm getting a phone call from somebody, but they can leave a message. I've been having the school been calling me a lot. The teachers been calling me. And I've been answering every phone call. So, lately. Besides, I was trying to get a second job, but I really don't need it, so. Shanti, give me just a second. Go sit down, Shanti. Give me a second, Shanti. I'm almost done.
Look at what happens in this story. What does James
Sit down.
Shanti, go sit down. I'll be there in just a second. I'm going to go ahead and finish it up real quick.
Nothing's wrong with you.
James learns that falling will not always hurt. James learns the sandcastle is destroyed. James learns he cannot run on his hands.
Shanti, I'll give you my laptop in just a minute. Give me just a second. Go sit down. I'll give you my laptop.
Let's look again.
Basically, my child wants my laptop, which she'll get in just a minute.
About running after his fall. Try again.
All right.
notice when he gets up. Try again. Yeah, good thinking.
Use the rest of this batter.
What is the lesson in this story? Complete the sentence.
Alright, so what I'm doing is I'm trying to make it look,
Easier when you are busy.
trying to make a mess, but my kid in the way right now, so
You can.
make sure just
It is easier when you are busy.
evenly encircle. So I will do this for a minute to make sure it's evenly
Now, let's
around.
go over this together. What does James learn?
Because if it's not evenly, it will not cook correctly. It would not. Trust me, I know. I made a mistake one time making a strawberry pound cake, and I was
Look at what James
I did not.
What can make us
But what a mistake I made is I used the instead of making my own strawberry glaze, which I do know how to make, I just prefer not to sometimes, which it tastes better anyways when I make it myself. And I used the store-bought,
I'm so glad that helped you.
and it did not turn out too good, like that. So
What's next? Tap on the green arrow button to keep going, or tap on the yellow checklist button.
I want to try a pear one next, but I'm gonna wait till my grandma's pear tree is really good, and I'm going to take some pears off the tree and make a pear pound cake and see what it tastes like. Pear preserved pound cake.
I've been wondering, what small thing
Alrighty, I'm gonna stick it in the oven for
your income more?
90 minutes. Set my timer. So 60 minutes is an hour. 70 is an hour 10.
Before you leave, do you know what can happen when a gust of wind blows?
Alright. So for 90 minutes. Okay, and I will be back. Once it's finished, then we'll finish the rest. Alright, I'm back. I had let this cool down for 10 or 15 minutes. I actually let it cook more than 90 minutes. I actually have put it on for an hour and 50 minutes because my oven cooks a little slower. It depends on your oven. Just try to set it for at least 90 minutes until then. And if you check your cake and it don't come out clean, then that means it's not done. So let it stay in the oven for a little bit longer, and make sure you keep an eye on your cake. So that's what I had to do with mine. Keep an eye on this cake. So I had already mixed up my glaze. Only thing I did was use 2 cups of confetti sugar, and then I used this. I didn't measure it out or anything like that. I first tried 2 tablespoons and to see the consistency of it, and it was still too thick. You normally can tell if it's too thick when you first making your glaze. And if your glaze is too thick, add some more. and until it comes out like this, nice and smooth. You have to keep stirring it until all the clumps is out. I didn't have no clumps in mine, so that's a good thing. And then I got my rest of my peaches. I'm gonna go ahead and add it on my cake first, and then I'm gonna add my glaze last. So, but the recipe that I found, it does not include the glaze on it. I have made my own glaze to go on top of the cake. So, because a pound cake is not a pound cake without glaze. I'm sorry to say, but I love my glaze on my cake. So I made some. And to keep it as using peaches, I just, of course, use my liquor. So I have that peach taste still. Cause first I was gonna make regular glaze with just vanilla, and then I was like, no, this is peach cake, so peach cobbler cake. So I'm gonna just make the rest. Just put it just how you want it to be.
You can dip your cookies in milk.
And just get some of them juices out. I'm checking on my kids.
You haven't tried it. Good, it's good. It's good.
Get some of that them juices out of the cake. I'm trying to get some of the juices out from the cinnamon and the nutmeg that was on the peaches. Okay, so that's how I put mine on that. My peaches on mine, so I don't want the peaches to fall. Yes, my Shanti. Okay. It's okay. Alright. I have some of the peaches going opposite direction, weird ways. It still looks good. This is different. Pound cake. But it looks good. Since it's my cakes from my house. But I don't sell my cakes at all. But I told myself one day I want to open me up a bakery. And I just drizzle my glaze on it. Just the way of my liking. I would say this looks good. I've never thought about this kind of cake.
Mommy.
Yes.
Jada been on the computer too long.
Okay, just a second. I'll let you get on the computer just a second.
What are you making?
Peach cobbler cake for adults. Now, this is only adult cake. So, that's my peach cobbler cake of my liking. Now, depends on how you like your glaze. If you want your glaze a little bit thicker, you can make your glaze thicker. Mine is not as thick.
But no, it's not.
Mine is not as thick, if you can see.
Because it's not thick.
If you can see. And it looks good still, so Man, I love it. But I'm trying to think if I really want to add a little bit more to make it a little bit more thicker. But I don't like my glaze too thick on my pound cake. Because when it's too thick, I can't get it to spread the way I wanted to spread on my cake. Alright, I think that's good to go. Honestly, I think it looks good. Well, alrighty, well, thank you for watching my video of my peach cobbler pound cake. I will put my I'll put where I found the recipe at.
You'll see her later.
Where I found the recipe at on Pinterest.
No.
And also I will put the glaze, how I made my glaze, but I did not measure this out like I told you at first. I did not measure. So if you do want to make this cake, just measure out your confetti sugar, just the 2 cups of confetti sugar, and then just pour the peach scratching off, whatever how you say it, in it until you get it in the consistency you would like it to be at. Alright? And subscribe to my channel if you like what you see. And I'll see you guys later.
I was going to say that part.